I've been hearing a lot about conspiracy theories, as I'm sure you have too. So first of all, the coronavirus originated in a market in Wuhan, China, where people are eating bats and snakes and rats and pangolins and heaven knows what else. No. Actually, it's a biological weapon that was created in a lab in Wuhan, China, that accidentally got out. No, actually, the Chinese purposely released the virus in order to sell N95 masks to the rest of the world and make a killing. The latest I heard last week was something about our government purposely injecting the virus into unsuspecting members of our military. And somehow Anthony Fauci is in on it because he owns a huge stake in a pharmaceutical company that's going to create a vaccine. He's going to make a lot of money off of it. About 2 weeks ago, my mailman told me that Bill Gates is actually working on a vaccine. But what it's actually going to do is to insert nanocomputers into our bloodstream so Microsoft can track us no matter where we are. Oh, and I'm sure that the Illuminati are in there somewhere, right? Yeah. I don't know. You know, conspiracy theories are nothing new. They've been around for a very, very long time. George Bush helped plan 9/11. Oswald didn't act alone in Dallas. Franklin Roosevelt knew the Japanese were going to bomb Pearl Harbor. Adolf Hitler's brain is being kept alive in some guy's basement in Brazil. Beatles fans, you'll get this one. Paul is dead. Yeah. The moon landing was actually filmed on a soundstage in Burbank. Area 51, need I say more? They're crazy, aren't they? And yet, we love them, we believe in them, we follow them. You know why conspiracy theories are so popular here in America? Historians and sociologists say that it's because conspiracy theories give people a sense of comfort in being able to explain things that otherwise are not explainable. You know, when things seem out of control, it's safer and actually, in a weird way, more comforting to have something to hang on to that seems to explain it. Conspiracy theories give us a sense of control in an out-of-control world. See, we like to package things up, put them in a box, and say confidently that we understand them. And you know, a lot of people like to do that with God. They try to explain God. They try to prove God. They try to show just how human God is or something. Because after all, if he created people in his image, then, you know, do the math. They try to put God in a box and say confidently that they understand him. But here's the thing. God cannot be put into a box. God is bigger than the box, but God created the box. Now, granted, God has made himself available to us. He's given us curious minds that he expects us to use to seek him. But to try to nail down God to a mathematical formula that denies the majesty of who he is, it takes away from the wonder that we have in coming to know him. You know, in several of his letters, the Apostle Paul talks about the mystery of God. Now, if anybody could claim to know God, it would be Paul. Right? And yet even Paul acknowledged that God is bigger than any proof texting. There's mystery in our faith, and it's beautiful. In his letter to the Colossians, Paul writes about this mystery, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. Really? I mean, God in me? I mean, how is that even possible? What does that even mean? Right? I mean, and yet, just a few short verses later, Paul says that he hopes that people may know the mystery of God, namely Christ, in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. You know, part of what keeps conspiracy theories alive is that the search for the truth, whatever that is so interesting and so consuming. And it's tantalizing that you never really reach the end of your search. And that's what keeps you going. You're trying to wrap up all those loose ends. And likewise, I think this is what Paul is telling us. You can know God through his Son. You can know God through Jesus, although you'll never really know him completely. And that taste of the mystery, the love, the acceptance, the wisdom, the grace, the glory, all of that keeps us going, moving toward him. So as you seek God, don't be afraid of mystery. Enjoy the pursuit and relish the truth and the wisdom that he gives you along the way.